guys, welcome back to this channel. I'm super excited to be back here making videos with you, and to everyone that reached out to me last week to ask why there was no video, thank you. because of you I'm making another video today, so thanks for doing that. Okay, so guys, drum roll. In a couple of weeks, happy new month. In a couple of weeks, it will be 1 year since I moved to Canada. Whoop, 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 yay! Because it's my anniversary, because it's a special moment, I'm making a special video for you today. And this video basically is going to be telling you 3 basic life skills that you need to learn before moving to Canada or whatever developed country you have your heart set out to move to. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because prior to moving, I knew that these were things I needed to learn, but I just kept moving it up, saying I would do it later, and I never got the chance to do it. And now I'm here, and I wish I learned some of these things. Some I know, some I wish I learned. And the first thing I want to mention is that service work, the service industry, is very expensive in developed countries. Unlike back home in Nigeria and underdeveloped countries where only people that have formal education, lawyers, doctors, engineers, bankers, and so on and so forth, earn big amounts. Over here, trades, plumbers, electricians, construction foremen, whatever their description is, they earn the big bucks because they're paid per hour and they charge a lot of money for whatever work they have to do for you, especially if it's private practice, right? Like they come to your house to fix something for you, they're gonna charge you a lot. Because of that, it's very important for you to be able to do basic stuff like knowing how to change your brake pad, change the engine oil in your car. Basic things is very important to learn. I don't have a car, so I haven't even really had to fix anything in my car or in any car, but if you know that you're going to be driving when you get here, please invest the money and the time in learning how to do that. So that's number one, fixing things in the car. The car expense is the major expense in this country, in any developed country. Car mechanics, electricians, they charge you an arm and a leg. So if you're finances conscious, if you know that you would want to be able to save money, learn how to fix basic things in your car. You might not be able to change the engine of your car, and that's fine. Big ticket items, leave it for the expert, but basic things that you know can cost you $500, but it will only take you about 2 hours to do it by yourself. Try to learn how to do those things. So that's number one. Number two is basic plumbing things. Plumbing is another thing that costs people a lot of money, especially when the drains in their kitchen sink is blocked, when the toilet flusher breaks, when the shower head, becomes loose and stops working, right? Like things that can affect you in the winter. Your pipes can get frozen. These things are things that you should just learn how to do, right? Like, and I'm talking like this because I'm Nigerian and I know how much it costs to get a plumber to help you or to teach you how to do something. It doesn't cost a lot of money. With $50, slightly more, slightly less, you can learn from a plumber, a very good plumber, and he would give you good knowledge, because like he would want to teach you so that you can pay him, right? And you can learn how to change stuff, how to fix toilet blocks. These are things that you will be paying upwards of $150 for in countries like this. And trust me, you can even make money off of it. You can do it for friends, you can do it for family, you can pay $50, or you can exchange services. They mow your lawn for you to fix the toilet. Imagine if I never have to mow a lawn or like remove snow from a driveway in my entire life. I'll be really happy. So I wanted to learn how to do plumbing works. When I was in Nigeria, I kept telling my friends, I would announce it, but I never got to doing it. And it's something that really bites me in the ass right now, because the other day the flusher of our toilet broke, and it broke after I used it. I live with my landlady, and I know that ideally like utilities and everything is part of my rent, but if something breaks, I feel responsibility towards fixing it. And I went on YouTube to find out how to do it by myself, but it's such an old toilet model. It was made in 1985 or probably even earlier, so I couldn't even find any YouTube tutorial that would show me how to fix some of the parts that broke, because I noticed that the chain broke, not just the flusher handle. So like things like that, it would have saved me money if I could do it by myself, but because I don't even have any idea of basic plumbing works, I'm scared that my first try should be on something so old, because if I mess it up, or if I actually break something else, then the toilet is totally gone. And it's not cheap to buy a new toilet, like the flusher, the seat and everything, the lead, the whole toilet. It's pretty, you know, pricey. So that's why I'm skeptical to go ahead to try to fix it by myself, and I probably have to call someone in to do it. However, I know that if I had basic plumbing skills or even the knowledge, I wouldn't be so scared to go ahead to do it by myself, because I already know how it works. I know how to fix the flapper valve, how to change it, how to connect the chain to the flushing mechanism. So I wouldn't be so scared. But because this is my first time and it's off of YouTube, and the model is so old that there's no actually direct YouTube video for it, it's, you know, it gives me pause, right? So that's why I'm emphasizing that you should go ahead to learn these basic skills, so that if things like this come up, instead of spending $100, $150, you probably just spend $15 or $10 on the parts, and you won't have to pay for any of the works. So that's number 2. Number 3 is sewing. Guys and girls, sewing is not just a girl thing. Even guys, you need to learn how to sew. Even if it's basic needle points, you're gonna have buttons that will fall off your shirt. You're gonna have to buy sometimes things that are a bit bigger than you and loose, and you have to fix it. Sewing is expensive. It's very expensive. So if you have a friend, a relative, anyone around you that can show you how to do basic needle point, or how to use a machine, because you can actually buy an electric machine and it's not too expensive, and you know, you need to know how to thread the needle in the machine and how to operate it and do all the I don't know if people use machines like this, but yeah, basically you need to learn how to do all of that. And it's very nice for you to know the basics before you move here, because trying to learn off of YouTube is great. You're on YouTube to learn from me as well. It's great, but it's also better if you have some prior knowledge on how to do these things. So I'm going to tell you or share a story with you about how sewing, my little sewing knowledge came in handy. So here are my specimens. The first one is this dress. So I bought this dress a couple of weeks ago. It was very cheap, maybe like $15 or something. It was really cheap, and I just wanted to buy something cute, you know, for like dancing. Of course I would wear something underneath this because it's really short and I'm really tall, but I don't have any like sexy flimsy girly clothes like this, so I wanted to get something, and I got it. But when I bought a bigger size, because I mean it was off the sale rack, it was the last piece. And I love the color, right? Blue is one of my favorite colors. It was bigger than me, and while I could get away with wearing, you know, the other parts of the body was okay, the strap was too long. So it was really long, and I knew I had to fix it for myself, because as small as this work is, it would have cost me nothing less than $20 for a dressmaker or a tailor to help me fix it. So what did I do? I took a measuring tape, I measured the length that I wanted to cut out of it, and then I cut it off. Then I used the needle and the thread, and then I sewed it back in. And I took that piece that I cut off and I measured it from the other strap. I don't know if you can see it, I hope you can see properly. I measured it from the other strap, cut off that length, and sewed it back in. And I have the dress now. It looks good. I wore it the other day. It was great. I probably wear it for one of the videos I'm making here, and it saved me at least $20. Sewing. The other example of how sewing has helped me save some money, I'm not a very good sewer, trust me. I just do the basic work. I don't even take my time to make it very neat, because I'm very impatient with stuff like that. But I know that if it can work for me, then it definitely can work for you, especially if you already know how to sew, or you still have the chance to learn, you know, the right way. Because my mom taught me how to sew when I was young, and I also learned from like all these classes I had in high school, but I didn't take them seriously, because I'm like, tailors are cheap, they're everywhere. I can just pay like a little amount of money and get someone to help me mend my clothes. But now I can't do that. So basically, this is one of the leggings that I own. I wear leggings every day because it's winter and regular pants don't work, and jeans I can't wear to work, so it's leggings for me. I'm wearing one right now. I wear them every day of the week, so I have a couple. I have like 10. But the problem with leggings and cheap ones like this is that the waist is usually too loose, right? So the hip is great, everything matches my body size, but the waist is usually too loose. So after the first wear, it starts to slack, and you know, you have to dump it or buy a new one. I mean, I can't be spending $10 every day on leggings, right? So what did I learn to do, or what did I figure out how to do? I figured that I could use my needle and my thread to sew the waist. So take some of it in to reduce the size, have the waist smaller so that it fits, and rock my leggings. And that's what I did for all 10 or maybe like 7 out of 10 that I own, because a couple of them were very firm. I bought them from somewhere else and they were more expensive, but basically for most of the ones I have, this is what I had to do. And I mean, it's not perfect work, it's just basic, but it helps, it works for me. And all I have to do is wear a top that is longer than, you know, this, so that it doesn't show the connection point, and I'm good to go. And it saved me this winter because the leggings keep me kind of warm, and that's what I've had to do for all the ones I own. Imagine if I had to spend $20 for each legging, if each pair of leggings that I fixed by myself, that would have been like $150 or more. If I count that I did for 10, right, that's $200. So that's $200 that I saved by myself by just doing shitty work. But it works. So my point is, these are things that you should learn how to do. 3 basic skills that you can learn as a guy, as a girl. It's not gender based. Everyone needs to know how to do these things, because trust me, you feel bad if you spend money that you could have been spending to do something more fun for yourself on stuff that you could have learned how to do. So that's the end of the video. That's the end of the video, guys. If you've learned anything, please let me know in the comment section. And if you have any video ideas for me, please let me know. I would really love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, please share this video. I'm trying to build the viewership on the videos, and your sharing and your liking and telling people about it helps. So please do that. Thank you guys for watching. See you next week. Bye bye.